All right.
All right. All right.
Got some feedback here. There we go. All right. So I don't know if people here are tuning in on YouTube or if this is on the Facebook event itself. So let me go over there just to see if we got people over there waiting. And if not, I will just go ahead and kick things off here. Happening now. Let's see. Video will appear in the event. Go live. I'm not seeing it, but I will paste it in the discussion here. All right, so we will go ahead and get this thing started. So what I've gone ahead and done is I went to realtor.com and I just pulled a list of agents in Tacoma and sorted them by most recommendations. So I went ahead and put about a dozen agents here in Podio, and then we'll just go through them and call them one by one here. I put 12 in there. I'm hoping to get at least 5 conversations going and see if we can find some deals. So last time I'm using smartphone for my dialer, and I was having some issues last time with it being a bit flaky as far as the quality goes. So let's see here. Let's see here if we can get some of these agents on the phone. So here we go. So this is Katsumi. So I'm using this on my mobile phone here. The software, the dialer software I'm using runs both on desktop and on mobile. Oh, interesting. He's in our contacts. So, all right. Here we go. What's up, Matt?
What's up, Rob?
Just making first phone call here.
You have reached the voicemail for Katsumi Quebec at Windermere Chambers Bay. Please leave a message and I'll return your call as soon as possible. Thank you and have a great day.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Katsumi, this is Rob Kriplowski. I'm just reaching out to see if you had any properties that might be good candidates to flip. Anything that needs some work, either on market or coming up to market. I'd love to take a look at it. So you can either give me a call back or text me back at this number, and I look forward to hearing back from you. Thanks a lot. Bye. Right. I am going to text him as well. Sometimes they respond to texts, and yeah, even if I leave a voicemail. So should have had this pulled up already. So actually what I will do is, I got a little script here I use for the text messages. So I'm just gonna paste this into my phone here and send it off. All right, one down. Just left voice from there. Okay, next up on the list, Adam. Four, 2, 5. Hey, Adam.
Yes, it is.
Hey, Adam, this is Rob Kriplowski. I'm a real estate investor, and I'm just reaching out to agents right now, trying to see if you have any properties that might be good candidates for flips, anything that needs some work or is a potential value add, either on market or coming up right now.
Oh, so,
Thank you.
think about that. Hold on.
Okay.
Value add, let me see here. No, I don't think I do. If you want to send me an email with your info, I'll keep in mind. I'm more of an on-market kind of. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
More of an on-market kind of guy. I run a real estate team and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But I do sometimes run a. What are you looking for? Just fixer uppers. What's your buy zone? Where are you looking?
So like Thurston Pierce, Kitsap, King County, like price points tend to be like, I like anything that makes sense for like a first-time home buyer, because I think that segment of the market is not quite been hit as hard. So I think those are easier resales. But if you have something, if you stumble across something else where somebody sends you something and it's just like a hoarder house with dead cats in boxes and it's like a higher price point, I'd still love to take a look at it and see, if we could potentially put something together, get you a commission on the deal, and then, we make some money flipping it. So, but yeah, I could.
it and buy and hold, or are you trying to flip out of it, or it depends on
It-
the property?
Yeah, it depends on the property for sure. Any burrs are tough in Washington. I've done a few of them here. They've been small multifamily, but single family houses are just tough to, cash flow after you refi it. So most of my burr properties have been in Oklahoma and Indiana where the cash flow is a bit better. But I mean, every once in a while we come across something where the numbers work. So so you never know, I guess, just depending what the seller's willing to get.
Yourself, or
Yeah, I'm in Washington. I'm in Seattle. Yeah,
you,
about 15.
pretty solid? And is that your main thing, or you have a professional day job and you're putting money in that way, or?
No, this is my thing. Yeah, so I do a lot of work with investors. Yeah, rentals, owner finance, distressed mortgages. I've kind of done a bit of everything. I got short-term rentals, regular rentals, and I'm also looking for mobile home parks and self-storage right now. That's kind of going to be the next thing I'm looking to get into.
With a brokerage called Real Estate 2000, he's an older guy, but he specializes in mobile home parks and has a bunch of stuff. You might want to reach out to that guy.
Oh, no way. So what's his name again?
I can look it up when I'm not in the car, but
Sure.
I just sold his brother's house.
Oh, okay.
And they're both part of this little brokerage called Real Estate 2000.
Mhm.
And yeah, he markets all over these mobile home parks and storage units, stuff like that. That's what he does. So he might have stuff off market. I
Yeah.
can find his name if you give me an email.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So what I'll do is,
If you're planning to do a flip for this stuff, you have a good contractor team in those areas.
yeah. So I've got a few different contractors that I work with in those areas. So and
Well, the reason I'm asking you is because if there's a win, me and my team make cold calls every day.
mhm.
So I have I think 7 agents on my team that are kind of newer junior type of agents, but they're good. They're hard workers,
Uh-huh.
and we have to, for me, I give them leads and stuff like that, but for them to get the leads, they have to make 500 dials with an auto dialer every week.
Okay.
So we're already making the dials anyway.
Mhm.
Opportunity there. I don't obviously either on the on the list back, so we might be willing to divert some of our industry. It's really pretty simple to pull the list. You just go into Realist and pull the list based on total revenue, and then find the ones that go 60% plus.
Mhm.
70% plus of the land, and we just pull in and run it through.
Mhm.
Situation where we're not, it's an opportunity. You would, step in there and take it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, with these sellers, I think you're in a really good position as an agent when you're cold calling, because you could kind of pitch 2 options to them, right? You could pitch doing a listing on the MLS if they want something that might take a little longer, but then they can get a higher price for it. You do the listing, or you could potentially pitch them a cash offer, which obviously it's going to be lower, but then they have convenience where they can get their property gone in 3-4 weeks or something like that, without the hassle of putting it on the market if they're looking for just to be done with something. So, and then we can get you paid if you're either representing us or the seller on the deal, and get the commission that way.
Well, yeah, that would interest us. because these calls are already kind of brutal, but I
Mhm.
make these good because we my career on that. You know, our brokerage, EXP Realty, I'm the #3 agent in the state of Washington. I built my business on cold calling, and I've been 20 plus years. So I love it myself, but it can be a little bit brutal. It's a little bit easier if you have
Yeah.
opportunities. You might buy one or two of them, you know, in that situation. But like you said, it can turn into a listing situation. Our brokerage actually has a service like that where you get certified and then offer people cash offers. We have an investor pool.
Okay.
I think it's 10 or 15, you know, investors that
Mhm.
jump into that pool and get instant offers and, you know, take pictures for people remote. So we have a brokerage has a program like that. We haven't really participated in that program. I guess,
Right. Okay. All right, cool. Well, why don't I'll text you my email address and we can kind of take it from there and see if you got anything.
like maybe a couple of examples. So you're like, you would want like a final ARV of what, like 500-600? Is that what you're trying to keep it affordable?
Yeah.
I live in Kirkland, so the homes are all like $1 million to $2 million. But
Right.
we have agents in Marysville.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, for some of the outlying areas like outside of Seattle, Bellevue, going further south or further north, we'd probably be looking at like a 600K-ish ARV price point. If we were to do a deal like on the east side or Seattle, we could probably go a bit higher than that. Yeah.
To anywhere from 1.2 to 1.4. You could probably set it up to be closer to $1 million or one. You know, if you could give me a few examples of homes that you bought recently or things that you would have bought, that might give us some direction. Or what I can do is, if you're very serious about this, I can set up a Zoom with you and we can go and pull a list together.
Okay, yeah, that would be cool. So why don't I'll send you my email. We'll get connected that way. I can send you some example properties. We just closed on one in Federal Way a few weeks ago that we got it was a screaming deal. It was like an off-market thing, that agent referral. They just wanted a quick sale and be done with it. So yeah, so why don't we start there? I'll send you my email, can exchange info and then kind of take it from there.
Sounds good.
Cool. All right. Thanks a lot, Adam.
Hey, thanks for your call.
Okay. Bye-bye. All right. Sweet. Okay. Just making some notes here. So it definitely sounds very responsive to potentially sending us some deals. So I will definitely follow up with him. So that was good. So I've got some properties, got one in Federal Way that we just locked up, and then I've got a few in Oklahoma City and Indianapolis that I could send to him as well. Those were pretty big rehab projects. So let us move to the next one on our list here. Let me just check in on the Facebook group here. Okay. All right. Next one on the list is Kyle. Phone number. 0 3301. Oh, interesting. It's already in my contacts list as Chad Story. Let me take a look and see. Well, let's give him a call and find out if this is Chad or Kyle, or maybe it's their office number.
Thank you for calling the award-winning Century 21 Northwest. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now. For information about a property currently for sale, press 1. For information about listing your property for sale, press 2. For property management, press 3. Transaction and escrow control, press 4. Accounting services, press 5. For bank-owned, HUD, or short sale services,
I'm
press
not
6.
sure what number I'm
For
supposed to
technical
push.
support, press 7. To connect to a regional office, press 8. For a dial by name directory, press 9. Or to repeat this option, press star.
Let's try it again.
Thank you for calling the award-winning Century 21 Northwest. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now. For information about a property currently for sale, press 1. For information about listing your property for sale, press 2. For property management, press 3.
I'll just inquire about a property for sale. Let's see if I can get somebody there on the phone.
Hi, this is Melanie with Century 21. Please leave a message. We look forward to provide.
All right, I will leave him as not contacted now. Okay, next up, Stephanie. 253 203 8985. All right, here we go.
Hello, this is Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie. My name is Rob Topolowski. I'm a real estate investor, and I'm just reaching out to agents and wanted to see if you had anything currently listed on the market or coming up that might be a good flip. Anything like in a distressed state that needs work or is a value add? No? Okay. Do you ever come across any or? Okay. Do you mind if I just reach back out to you in a couple of weeks then, just to check in?
No, maybe next year sometime. I mean, I really have nothing that is in my horizon. So, maybe in the new year, but not so soon.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. I don't know. Do I categorize her as somewhat responsive or non-responsive? I'll say maybe. I'll add a task to follow up. Let's see here. Well, the new year's only like 6 weeks away. So I'll just add a reminder. Okay. All righty. Let's go on to the next one. Who do we got? Rich Lucas. 321686. And here we go.
This is Rich Lucas with Keller Williams Realty. Please leave a message after the tone, and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. Thanks.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey, Rich, this is Rob Topolowski. I'm a real estate investor and I'm looking for properties that would make good potential flips, anything that might need some work or is a value add. And I just wanted to reach out and see if you currently had anything available or had anything coming up. You can call me back or message me back at this number, and I will go ahead and follow up this message with a text message as well. Thanks a lot. Bye. Okay. So no answer. I will send them text message here. So just go ahead and paste that into my phone's SMS. And it's thinking about pasting it. All right. Oh man, this is slow. That didn't work. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Just sent it. All right, on to the next one. Heidi Hurst. Let's keep going. This name looks familiar. I don't know if she has been on our list before. She isn't in Podio, but okay, doesn't look like she's in our contact database here.
You've reached Heidi with Windermere Abode. Thank you so much for your phone call today. I am either online or with a client. So if you please leave your name and number, I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. If you call after 6 o'clock p.m., I do return calls the next business day. I look forward to connecting with you. And just, again, thank you for being a consistent resource of referrals for the Heidi Hurst team. Take care. Bye-bye. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Heidi, this is Rob Topolowski. I'm a real estate investor, and I just wanted to reach out and see if you had anything currently on market or coming up that might be a good candidate for a flip. I'm looking for something that needs some work or is a value add property, and just wanted to reach out and see what you might have available. So you can either give me a call back or text me back at this number, and I'll go ahead and follow up this message with a text message as well. Thanks a lot. Bye. All right. She sounded very enthusiastic. You could tell she had a smile on her face while she was recording that message. So, It's attempting to, whoops. Paste in the SMS here and send this off to her. All right. That's a, yeah, that's a mess. All right, so far only two conversations. How many more people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if we can get at least 2 more conversations, maybe 3 more conversations in here before the end of the hour. So next up is Miss Jackson. Here we go. Speaker.
Dialed is invalid. Goodbye.
Oh, whoops. That was a bad phone number. I did a typo. I'm going to try that one more time here. All right. Now it's ringing. Hey, Karen, this is Rob Kripalowski. I'm a real estate investor, and I just wanted to reach out and see if you had anything currently on market or coming up that might be a good candidate for a flip.
I don't right now, no.
Okay. Do you come across those at all? Anything that like needs working? Okay. All right. Do you mind if I keep you in my contacts and just touch bases with you maybe in a few weeks?
That's fine.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Sure, no
Okay.
problem.
Bye-bye. Right, cool. So somewhat responsive, maybe open to working with us. So currently right. Okay, Jim, next up on the list. Five, 7. And there we go.
Leave a message and I will get back to you. If this is real estate related and after 7 o'clock, I will get back to you the next day.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Jim, this is Rob Kripalowski. I'm a real estate investor and I'm looking for properties that might make good potential flips, anything that needs some work or is a value add. And I just wanted to reach out and see if you had anything currently available or coming up potentially. So you can either give me a call back or text me back at this number and I'll go ahead and follow up with a text message as well. Thanks a lot. Bye. All right. Why do people not leave their names on their voicemail messages? Let's see, what's Jim? And paste this into the SMS field here. And sent off. Right. How many more do we got here? 4 to go. Can we get through them all before noon? Well, hopefully not, because I actually would like to talk to these people, and those conversations can take a little bit of time. Why can't I hear this? There we go.
Thank you for calling. You've reached the voicemail of Gretchen Allen, Realtor with Remax Northwest. Your call is very important to me, and I look forward to speaking with you at my earliest convenience. Please leave a detailed message, and I'll respond just as quickly as possible. Have a wonderful day. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Gretchen, this is Rob Turpolowski. I'm a real estate investor, and I just wanted to reach out and see if you had any properties currently available or coming up that might make good candidates for flips, anything that needs some work or is a value add. If you could give me a call back or message me back at this number, I'd appreciate it. And I'll go ahead and follow up this message with a text message as well. Thanks a lot. Bye. All right. Send her a text. Hey, Matt. So usually I like to see if I can get through 12 in an hour. Like if I could have 6 conversations in an hour, I think that's a pretty good number. Because sometimes these conversations, as you saw with like who was it? Adam, that was about 10 minutes. And it went pretty well. So, just long enough to build rapport and see if there could be some potential deals there. Obviously, the more conversations, the better. Like, I don't typically get too many people that will respond back to the voicemail or the text message. I found if I leave a voicemail and followed up with a text message, then I get a higher response back than when I was previously just sending a text if I wasn't able to get a hold of them on the phone. And okay. What market are you in, by the way?
Down in Tacoma.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Tacoma, Pierce. I tend to cover Pierce, Kitsap, Mason, Thurston.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I got buyers there for sure. All right. Let's see, 3 to go. Okay, Cyrus Bonnet. 253-766.
Calling back in David, this is Jenna. How can I help you?
Hi, is Cyrus in?
Yes, hold on. Can I let him know who's calling?
Yes, Rob Turpolowski.
Oh, just one moment.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, Cyrus. Yeah, my name's Rob Turpolowski. I'm a real estate investor, and I just wanted to reach out. I'm looking for properties that would be good candidates for flips, and just wanted to see if you had anything that was currently available or potentially coming up.
Like deal wise, or
Yeah, like anything that might need some work, or a potential value add type property.
no, I mean, not right now. Most people that I'm working with are doing their own repairs to
Okay.
get it suitable for, it's, I don't have any like big deals. But I do have.
Okay, all right. No worries. Would you mind if I just follow up with you again, maybe a few weeks just to check in and see how it's going?
Yeah, I mean, this is a lull season. There's not a lot of listings going on right now, but you can. Typically, I have all my clients get started the first quarter of the year, but yeah, give it a shot.
All right, cool. Do any of your clients ever just want to go the off market route? And just rather do like a quick close cash only deal, or does everybody you work with go the listing route?
I mean, most of the time, I'd say 80% of the time, they're gonna go listing route. They do have. I do get those guys that once in a while that are like, I need this thing sold immediately, but often I have to have that conversation. And if you want it sold immediately, you have to have price right. They don't understand that fact. Sometimes they still want to profit the best they can.
Yeah, no, I've had that same conversation with sellers. Is like they want a quick close and top dollar. And it's like, okay, well, you can have one or the other. Either you can pay for the convenience and the speed by getting a lower price, or you take your time and put it on the market. So those are kind of the deals we specialize in, is the ones where they just need the property gone for whatever reason, like they inherited it. They don't really care what they sell it at. They just don't want to deal with it, that sort of thing, or a hoarder house, or those are the types of deals that we love to take a look at. But yeah, I'll keep your contact info, and I'll reach back out. And if you happen to come across something where they just need it gone, maybe we can put something together and still get you a commission on it, and help the seller out as well.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Thanks a lot, Cyrus.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye. All right, cool. That wasn't bad. So he seems somewhat open to it. So the key will be to follow up with these guys every few weeks, because you just want to stay kind of at the top of their minds, so that when they do get something and the seller just wants the thing gone, that they think of you and reach out and see if it's something that you'd be interested in. All right, 11:46, got 2 more to go here. Ida. Okay.
Hello, this is Ida.
Hey, Ida, this is Rob Tripolowski. I'm a real estate investor, and I just wanted to reach out and see if you had any properties that might be good candidates for flips, like anything that needs work or is a value add type property.
I really can't think of anything right now.
Do you come across those
No.
types of
That looks good.
properties? What's that?
It was good. But no, I don't. It's not my normal venue, and gosh, I mean, it's been so long since we've had that kind of inventory around here. It's so strange.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll save your number if I, run into anything. I'll let you know.
Yeah, for sure. I'd really appreciate that. And I talk to a lot of agents and I'd like to try to be, proactive in reaching out and I know like most agents are just dealing with retail, clients, but every once in a while they'll get referred something that, is like a hoarder house and
Somebody will call me on a listing,
Yeah.
and I go, oh dear God, what do we have going on here?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Awesome. Yes, those are the types of deals I'd love to take a look at if you ever come across something like that. So,
Okay.
cool. All right. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have a great holiday.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. You too. Bye-bye. All right. Not bad. He's open to it. Okay, we'll do one more here. Page. Oops. 253. So all the agents I pulled are actually down in Tacoma. Oh, she's in my contact list already. Curious. I don't know if my acquisition manager may have potentially talked to her already.
We spoke to the neighborhood expert real estate. I think it's got my
Is it my phone or is that her phone?
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Paige, this is Rob Tripolowski. I'm a real estate investor, and I just wanted to reach out and see if you had any properties currently available or coming up maybe that would be good candidates for flips, anything that needs some work or is a value add type property. You can either call me back or text me at this number, and I'll go ahead and follow up this with a text message as well. Thanks a lot. Bye. Right. Okay, there we go. All right. That's it. Let me just send this off to Paige. And we'll call it good 10 minutes early. So that wasn't bad. You got at least one really good conversation in there. And got a few people that are open to talking further. All right. So what do you do, Matt?
What was that?
Yeah, what do you do?
Real estate agent.
Oh, you're an agent? Okay. You do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I'm the one you spoke to about that property down in Proctor a few days ago.
Oh,
Monica.
that was Monica's deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so did you happen to talk to her?
No, no. All of my communication on that deal when we were looking at it was through her agent Mitch.
Okay. Yeah, I think she's gonna have to like come down on price even further than she already is. Like she might have been able to sell that price like when she first like reached out at the beginning of the summer before things hit the fan. And now I feel bad because she's like, I think she's underwater on it at this point. So yeah. Have you come across anything else?
No, not I kind of took the last couple of days off. I wound up blowing myself up at the gym, and today's kind of the first day I've actually been able to walk normally.
yeah.
So had to just chill and make phone calls from bed yesterday. It was awesome.
Oh, wow. Ouch. So do you primarily, so what do you primarily do as an agent? Are you like looking for, do you have buyers that you're looking for, or are you trying to get listings or?
Yeah, both. So this year I've done more buyer sides for sure. But I'm trying to ramp up and really hammer on like FSBO and expireds. There's just so much of it going to market right now. So just dialing for dollars, trying to circle
Yeah.
prospect neighborhoods as much as I can.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing with, that I was talking with some people about, especially the expired and canceled listings is, are you trying to lock them up yourself? Or are you trying to get the listing?
Mainly going for the listing, but I'm keeping you in mind for deals because I've had a couple that I've looked at when I pulled up kind of street view from it. It was like, oh, this is definitely a like flip candidate.
Mhm.
It looks like a hoarder house that
Mhm.
needs a bunch of love. So
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking for the expired and the canceled listings, another pitch to make them is, if they're like stuck on their price, is to see if they'd be open to like terms, so like a creative finance type deal, because potentially like they're depending on what their ask price is and how much work it needs, it might actually make sense if depending on how flexible they are on their terms, right? So if somebody is able to buy it with like a pretty low down payment or buy it like on a lease option or something like that, if they'd be, open to that sort of arrangement, they could potentially get what, they want as far as their price goes. So, I like to do the basically make 3 offers. Then there's the cash offer, and I guess you could potentially make 4. There's like the novation route, and I don't know if you're familiar with that or not.
that's where you're pulling them off the loan and then getting you inserted essentially, as long as the lender's open to it, right?
That's sub 2. So novation is where you say, like, I've got this concierge service basically. So we could do a cash offer and it's going to be 200, right? We could do this concierge service where we'll do the repairs, we'll list the property, you're not going to pay any fees, and we could get you 250 for it, right? And like, let's say then once the property's fixed up, you could sell it for 300. So you do the repairs, they have the holding cost, so you don't need to get like a hard money loan. And then you list it for 300, and then they net the 250, right? And then your profit is anything above that 250, where you're got to cover your real estate commissions and excise tax and all that stuff. So just as long as the seller is netting whatever they wanted to net on it. So it's basically a way to do a flip, but not have to actually acquire the property. And so that can work for some sellers because it will allow them to get a higher price, and if they've got flexibility as far as timeline goes, it could work better than a cash offer. So that's another offer. And then creative finance, like if they're open to doing terms like subject to, or if they own the property outright, doing seller financing or a lease option or something like that. that could be an even higher price than the Novation price, because if I could buy a property with 10K out of pocket or something like that, right, I could potentially overpay if I'm getting equity, or if I'm going to get some cash flow out of it, right? And then just bank on the appreciation, like in 3-5 years or whatever. So like I've had deals where like the seller is just like totally stuck on their price for whatever reason. They bought it at a certain price and they can't lose money. Like the thought that they're going to sell it for less than they had originally bought it for, right? Even though they have equity in it or whatever, they just can't like stomach that. And even if it means, like, I had a seller that did like a 10-year 0% loan on seller finance, right? So it's like, dude, you're like losing money because of inflation, but in his mind, he wasn't losing money because he sold it for more than he paid for it, right? So it's kind of interesting what people's motivations are when they're selling these things. So those are the pitches I like to do. Had more people open to the creative finance conversation for sure now, but I personally haven't locked up any creative finance deals. We did try to help somebody else sell one, but the down payment that the seller wanted was pretty hefty. It was like 20%, and people are like, well, if I'm going to do a 20% down payment, then why not just get a conventional mortgage at that point, right? So, but yeah, I was debating on whether or not to put this on Facebook Live or not. I didn't know if I wanted like 100 people in Seattle watching me call agents or not. So I just posted on I streamed this to YouTube and to another group. So, and I have no idea where those viewers are, like, because there's a chat somewhere where people can post stuff and I can't see. I'm still getting used to this software that I'm using to broadcast this. It's a combination of Zoom and something called Rest.io or something like that. So
Yeah, it seemed to work good.
but yeah, so what do you got going on for the holiday?
Just hanging out. I'm going to my girlfriend's place this week, and I think she's got like 20 family members or something that are all gonna
Okay.
pile into a reasonably sized Pacific Northwest home and
Awesome.
eat a bunch of food. What about you?
I'm going to be going out to my sister's in Portland tomorrow, so that should be fun.
Nice.
So I don't think there'll be 20 people there.
Yeah, sometimes more isn't necessarily better. It just depends on the family, I suppose. But she's got
Yeah.
4 brothers, and so it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that sounds like it could be fun though. So
Oh man, well I'm gonna jump off and
well, all
start
right.
making some of my own dials.
Well, all right.
Thanks
All right,
for
good
going
luck.
on and
No problem.
putting it out there.
All right. Have a good holiday.
Yeah, you too, Rob. We'll see you.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.